Hello, welcome back to Geneforge 3. I got a cake, but that's somewhere safe. It was in Kirik's tower. There's like a kitchen in the back. Yum! I searched long and hard, I even looked it up. The only place somebody said that there was one was indeed in the Bulwark Inn. It might have still been there, I don't know, I might have picked it up earlier. Drop this Drake scale, if I can quite find it. Also, I had a bunch of stuff lying outside Kirik's tower. Goodbye, gloves of the rock. It was nice having health for a moment, but now it wasn't. As in, now it isn't. Wait, what did I just drop? Right. What else did I just drop? Yeah, it's fine, I think. I think it's fine anyway. We'll drop the spare rod of battle. Battle? Restock up on those. Restock up on essence pods. If you don't quite mind. Not that many though. We'll keep like 8 instead of 9. I've got too many curing spores as well. But who cares about those? Nobody. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Alright, so yes, welcome back. Stuff pile 5. What's all this other stuff? Pre-create a fight, no one cares about that anymore. Before murder yet. None of that matters. Ow. I just took damage. Ah. Okay, now we can properly look around Icy End. I don't see an end to this battle. I have some cake for you. Ursa is very surprised and pleased. She doesn't even seem to notice how smashed and stale the cake is. Thank you, this is the kindest a shaper has ever been to me. She looks around. I shouldn't do this, it isn't mine to give after all, but I really should thank you. Here. She picks a few items out of here stores and hands them to you. It's been a while, but get me to proofread your I'll save the cake for later. It's already stale, don't let it go mouldy as well. I have some friends I'll share it with. Most serviles have never even tasted cake. How pleased they will be. Can I trade with you as well? What did you give me? Healing spores, submission thorns, and a couple of living tools by the look of it. I've got enough. I've got enough, you can have them back. Give me money instead. You know, it's just like Christmas and birthday sometimes. Where did this come from? Was that outside Kirik's tower? Deary me. Just like birthday and Christmas sometimes, it's better to have money, because at least you can use that. You find in the middle of the town some clues to why anyone would build a settlement in this miserable location. There are deep wagon ruts in the icy ground and piles of supplies shrouded in snow. The torn up ground tells you that lots of building materials have been dragged through here. Most of it recently, and most of it was taken off to the west. Icy End was probably formed for the same reason as countless other towns over the centuries, as a resting place for caravans. Serviles and rogues could stop here for a hot meal while hauling smuggled and stolen equipment to the west. Now that the war has started, this place is probably headed to abandonment and disappearance under sheets of ice. It has served its purpose. I just randomly remembered the village of rebels at the start, where there was that guy who wanted like a canister so he could become powerful. Didn't I kill him? Because they got angry at me for not giving him the thing. I wonder what things would be like now if they were still alive. Charm key! There is a battle gamma pacing in and out of this hut. No, he's just standing outside actually. Battle gammas are the most powerful war creation made by shapers. They are fearsome beasts in combat, always at the head of a charge. What do you mean, the most powerful war creation? Isn't the Rockgroth the enhanced version of gammas and betas and all that stuff? When the creature turns to look at you, you get nervous. No, I bloody don't. Like all of the most powerful creations, battle gammas can be very unpredictable and hard to keep under control, but then it surprises you. It speaks. Greetings to you, Shaper. I am Sharmkey. Welcome to my hut. We're not in your hut, we're outside. It's cold. There's no kind of atmosphere, I'm all alone more or less. I hope you are well. You are stunned. You've never heard any battle creation, alpha, beta or gamma speak like that. It's actually intelligent, with a speech mark at the end. Get me to proofread. Oh god, it's all coming back now, isn't it? This island is as icy as Vogel's writing skill at this point. Who created you? It speaks slowly and calmly. I was shaped by Akari Blaze with the help of Latalia. You may have noticed that I am more intelligent and coherent than most of my kind, or that is, more intelligent than you have allowed my kind to be. Wait, they always say you as if I'm the one who did it. God. I know it means you in general, as in shapers, but still. Why did they make you intelligent? Sharmkey's face twitches slightly. What? What a strange question. Better to ask, why did your kind keep mine foolish and obedient for so many years? Because shapers are twats. How did they alter your design? I do not know. I have not concerned myself during my short lifespan with understanding shaper ways. I was told, however, that it involved crossing my essence, I suppose, with that of the serviles. Seems like a obvious decision. And your design was a success? No, I was not. I am sick. The experiment of my creation was not successful. My body is rotting. You sound like a Rockroth then. And my mind is weakening. Soon I will go mad and have to be destroyed, but not before I enjoy my life as a free-thinking creature. Is there no cure? None. The rot is deep within me. Have it shaped out. Suffusing my being. How do you know that word? You may be intelligent, but gosh, even I don't know that word. My very nature is one of illness. To save me, I would have to be reabsorbed and completely remade. And then I would be gone, would I not? You will go mad? Then why did they not destroy you? Oops. Sharmkey's composure starts to break. It's becoming quite irritated. That is the shaper way, not Akari's, not ours, not mine. Now leave me. Talking too much makes me tired. Unbalanced. Go. It sits down and closes its eyes, meditating to restore its balance. Sharmkey says calmly, is there anything else you would like to know? Yes. Is there a risk in letting you be here, or will you go mad? I have told them to, should I lose control, kill me immediately. Hopefully I will still have the will to submit to the blade. I am grateful for my existence, and they're allowing me to live what life I have. Now please leave me. Talking too much makes me tired. Unbalanced. Go. Oh, I'm not done. Come back. Maybe. I might be done. Is there anything else? Yeah, what are you doing in Icy End? Pacing. When I was created, after my nature was realized, I was told of the situation on these islands, and asked how I chose to live my life. I chose to come here, to fight to defend the creations here. All are convinced that soon we will have to fight Shapers. We will be found and invaded, and when that happens I will fight or die with them. You'll die before that, probably. Like right now! No. I'm gonna steal your wine and your teacup, just to make your suffering that a little bit more. I'm sorry, but my money is more important than your life. What the hell? These servile guards... Oh, these serviles guards... Give me to proofread. Are huddling around this fire, trying to keep warm. You think they are trying to say something, but it's impossible to tell through their chattering teeth. One of them then points at the building to the east, then they turn back to their fire. Well fine, I guess I'll have a look in the building to the east. Soon enough. When I'm good and ready. Just like that battle gamma should be saying. Death will come when he's good and ready. Death will come when I'm good and ready. What? That's not a song. It is now. There is a lone cryodrake standing guard outside this large hut. With a motion of its head, it nods toward the entryway. Doesn't say anything, but it lets you buy. Oh, is this? It is. Oh, what Easter? Happy Easter to you too. Oh, is this the one I'm supposed to talk to? Am I allowed in here? Yes. Yes. No reason to be in here though. Hello? What you see in this chamber is very familiar, strangely so. This cave is set up to build and feed creations. There are the cages, the posts, the meat and other food. Except for the lack of platforms, essence pools or other tools for shaping. This chamber could easily be found in any other town on these islands. You can see two things looking in here. Only two. First, if there was still any doubt, it is now clear that the rebels on this island have the ability to make their own creations. Second, despite their intentions, their methods of treating and restraining their creations are quite similar to those of the Shapers. What, those are the only two things that are in here? There's not a wall or a floor or anything. Or oxygen. Greta looks at the lumbering, vicious creatures in the shadows and shudders. Maybe, she says, the Shapers are right about needing to keep firm control. It would be terrible if one of these beasts went wild. That's a weird thing for you to say at this point in the story, Greta. You've kind of been extremely on the rebels' side, but now you're suddenly saying, oh shit, that's a lot of things. Now you're suddenly saying maybe the Shapers are right. That sounds downright heretical to me. My god, look at them. The creation stares at you. It looks very different than it would if it was made by a Shaper. Shapers exercise a direct control over their creations. Ideally, they are kept under control, and you can see it in their eyes. This creation is different. It's restrained physically, but not mentally. The serviles and drakes must rely on training and careful treatment to make the creation want to serve them. It's quite unusual. Fortunately, the technique seems at least partially effective. The creation doesn't attack you, and it doesn't try to break the ropes that hold it. It just watches you, perhaps wondering if you're going to feed it. Guess it's all the same. It's all the same to me. I hunger. Stomacular noises just occurred. No, I'm not going to feed any of you. In fact, I'm taking your food. It's all mine. Oh my god, look at them all. You wouldn't want to piss off this town, would you? Imagine this whole room aggro in. Then again, apparently they're tied up, so it's probably fine. I bet they would start to move if I attacked though. 4, let's not do that. Just in case. 6, let's not do that, just in case. Ooh. 5th island. Icy end. Oops. Bottom right. Locked doors, maybe. Quest rewards? I'll leave it for now. I don't want to use up all my living tools. I'm getting semi-low on them. Alright, Ista. I've got time to talk to you. Plenty of it. Drakes were made to be very long-lived creatures. One of their original purposes was to be used as storage. What? Collective memory for the Shapers. Oh, memory storage. So drakes are just ram sticks, so they can ram it in. Even with their longevity, this drake looks very old. She must be near the end of her expected lifespan. Just shape some new years into her, or shape some years away. Her scales are cracked and pale, her claws are yellow, and the tips have broken off of some of them. Yet she is very serene. Her age has brought her calm, and softened the arrogance you see in the eyes of most of the drakes. She gives you a toothy smile. Greetings, I am Esther, an elder of this icy village. Have you come to me for learning? Oh god, hopefully it's not expensive. What's your purpose here? I am an emissary. I travel back and forth between Benary Eo and here, giving advice and carrying messages between there and here. But you're so old, how can you make that journey safely anymore? It's not fair on you. You should be retired now. It's hard for me to travel in this cold, but I manage. I help the town and the fortress understand what each other is doing. Why have I given her granny voice as a dragon? She should still sound sexy. It's not exactly granny. It's just like aged dragon voice. I don't know. What is Benari Io? It's the successor of Benari Us, the mighty fortress far from here, where the Drakons were created, where last Ias and Galdring and Akari Blaze were made. What a trio, I bet they were having a threesome. Wasn't one of those a Drake? I don't remember, I think Ias was a Drake. Wasn't that the one who got angry? I know one of them got angry or jealous or something and wanted the power and turned on us. Something like that. Might have even been Galdring, don't remember. Benari was a word selected by our shaper creator Barzal. Twat! It means in... wait, was he the twat? I don't know. It means in some archaic tongue power, and in the secret tongue, the tongue we drakes have made, Io means new. So it's called power new. Whatever. What does Us mean then? You are made in Benari Us? Yes, Us means in Drake speak taken. Taken power. When we seized Benari from Barzal, we named it Benari Us to represent the power that we rightfully took as our own. That's pretty skilled, that is. What does mean then? As in Drakon and Glak? Probably erect. I have another question. Istar watches you calmly. You notice as you speak with her that her wings and forearms tremble very slightly. You doubt that she will live very much longer. Fuck off. Did I do everything? Yes. Are you sure? No, how do you withstand the cold? With difficulty. The Drakons have the power to hold it off. The cryodrakes were made for it, but us drakes, we must simply suffer. What can you tell me about Benari Io? Nothing, that's not my purpose. Nazar can direct you to those who can help you. Okay. What's... you say you can give me learning? Yes, learning through... though not wisdom. Wisdom must be earned with long years. But with the shaping art, knowledge can be given very quickly. Can you give me knowledge then? Not yet. First, as I understand, others need your help. Find Vrabble, or... is that an R? I think so. Out in the snow, aid him and I can aid you. Where did you come from? I came from mountains far from here, where I was shaped by Ias, the first Drakon. I was helping the takers then. Ah, stomach, if you heard that. It was stomach, not fart. Pardon me, or whatever would be appropriate for stomach noises. We mastered the shaping art there. We gained our first great power, and when the Shapers found us, we fled. Who was Ias? One of the first Drakon Shapers, the first of our kind to realize that if each generation of Drakons shaped the next, then we could grow powerful enough to fight the Shapers. Good. He died. A lone Shaper slipped into Benari Us, and using force and trickery killed him. Is that what I did? I guess that's the canon ending. But before that happened, Ias created and hid the Drakon Galdring deep in the fortress. Oh yeah, he's the one behind the door. Galdring escaped with us, and will lead us in the destruction of the Shapers. Who were the Takers? A group of serviles who were determined to wage war on the Shapers. Poor doomed creatures, they lacked the power. But where they failed, we Drakes and Drakons will succeed. Where did you flee to? All over, many places, and in each place planted seeds of destruction. Oh, you had sex. Seeds that are flowering all over Terrestia. Even now, all over the lands, Shapers are dying. Good. Akari Blaze, he came here. He's trying to make a new fortress, a place that can serve as headquarters for our mighty army. I'm giving my life to help him succeed. Do the deaths of the Shapers please you? No, I have known enough of you to see you as thinking creatures, not automatically cruel. There, thank you, finally. Someone thinks intelligently. I am alone in that though, yeah, I know. I assure you, I wish your kind had not made your deaths necessary, but now it's too late. Well then, we gotta go see Vrabble. Well, there's nothing here but rabble. Farty keyboard sharty. I don't know what these are. Are they gravestones? I guess so. What's out here? Breeding Valley. Who would have sex in this cold place? I guess to keep warm. Oh, I said who, not why. Oh my god. I just do it as only one. Is any of this not mine? Probably. It's all mine now. God, you opened this one without any waiting to see if it's a reward. Why not the others? Well, because the others are expensive. And more expensive ones are more likely to be rewards of some sort. Maybe they have some of the learning that she's talking about. So I could go get them now. But I'm not gonna. Celery, stomach noises again. I'm gonna stop after this part. 10 more minutes and I can bugger off, and you won't have to worry about hearing it, or hearing any more of it, whatever the case may be. Who would want a blessing crystal at this point? We've got so much better stuff by now. Jingle jangle, jongle. What's in here? Some shaper. More or less. Alright, you, I've heard your name. What was your deal? This is someone's laboratory journal. It's written, for security's sake, in the Shaper's magical dialect. You have no difficulty understanding it. It describes experiments for using an enchanted anvil to infuse mundane items with magical energy. The few attempts that ended in success are familiar to you. You do learn one new thing, though. By taking a gemstone, and what a simple, commonplace item that is, and bathing it in a tincture of mandrake and mixed powdered Drakon and Fiora scales in the warm energy of the anvil, a new, more powerful gem could be created. Now, if only it was easier to get the Drakons to part with their body parts, the body parts of their creations. I believe that with a hardwood rod, a gemstone, the right reagent and the right creation component, I could create some marvellous weaponry. I'm probably not going to do that. I don't make gemstones, do I? Oh my god. I'll take those, though. Anything in here that I can nab? No. More or less. Surprisingly, there is a shaper leaning against the back wall of this small hut. His robes and hair are dirty, and he is pale and thin. He is a pitiful sight, many miles removed from the image your kind usually tries to convey. You recognize him. His name is More or Less. He was a student in the school. Did I see him? I guess not. An assistant to the rebel Hoagie. He left months before the school was destroyed, and as he looks at you, he recognizes you too. Is it true? You came at last? Well... oh no, it is true. You came at last. Well, I am More or Less, and I hope you do not think I am foolish enough to aid a rival. Am I a rival? How did you get here? Hoagie sent me here. A few months before, he helped to destroy the school. That was an ugly looking business, and I didn't want any part of it, so he sent me here to help. I don't know if he's supposed to be like student, as in young, but whatever, this is his voice now. I don't think I'm even that young that I would sound like this. Hoagie helped to destroy the school? Of course, Latalia is strong, but to assault a band of shapers in their home? It wasn't their home, it was the school. They presumably lived somewhere else. Then again, I did start in a chamber, didn't I, with a bed and stuff. Probably my quarters. She needed someone helpful on the inside. That was Hoagie. What have you been doing here? Waiting to be given more canisters, to be let into Bernary Eo. Well, you're not going to, I am. For Latalia and Akari Blaze to see me, so I can be given a mission, given more canisters. He's addicted like I am. How long have you been waiting? Months now. Months in this pit, surrounded by these pitiful... He stops himself and calms down. Months here in the cold. But I'm sure they will see me soon. Take me and give me canisters. Yeah, right. More or Less stands and stares at you, conveying in every way he can his desire for you to leave. You said that I'm your rival? God, it's like Ash and... I've forgotten his name somehow. Jerry. How have I forgotten his name? Whatever. Ash and his rival. Of course, that's why you're here, yes? To take your side by Akari? Hell yeah. Gain the powers, the canisters, maybe even surpass Latalia, is it? Is that it? Well, I will not help you. I see through you, even if they don't. I can see things. That's why Hoagie chose me. Hoagie chose you? Chose me to get the secrets, to use canisters to see clearly, to get the power, and then he sent me here, while he stayed behind to do those jobs. It was Hoagie's will, and I will not let you replace me, send me out into the cold. So go, leave me alone, to think and plan. I will do great things, be rewarded. With many canisters, you will see. Moralass turns away, muttering to himself. You wonder if the canisters made him this unstable, or if he was always a little cracked. It's a little crackhead. Can you give me any sort of training? Moralass laughs. Why? So you can impress our masters, surpass me? Leave me alone, I have plans to make. Turns away. Kyle? No, that was not the name of Ash's rival. God, I was a massive Pokemon fan back in the day. How have I forgotten? Probably because it's been bloody forever since I watched it. Shoes! Yoink! Dagger! Yoink! Just out here. Most of the servile portion of ICN's population live in this longhouse. Is it long? I don't know, I haven't seen yet. Serviles hate cold, and Shaper efforts to change this have thus far resulted in failure. Why not shape them with fur? That would help. That is why these creatures are all huddled back here, trying to hoard all the warmth they can. It's so smoky in here that your eyes water and burn, but the temperature is almost bearable. You could combine their DNA with cryodrakes and make frost serviles, cryoviles. There is a mix of serviles back here. Some of them have the wild look of serviles that have never been under human control. Others look worn and hunted. Hunted? These are probably liberated from the other islands. They watch you with a mix of terror and hatred as you enter their hut. Most of them are shying away. One of them, a former miner, much braver than the others, walks up and says, Shaper, this our place, not your place, you go. The other serviles nod at this. If you spend much time in their home, they'll get very upset. If they get upset, bad things may happen. God, whatever. Save it and go in anyway. Yoink. Steal all your warm clothing. Don't accidentally steal the money. Get out of the way. I can't spend long in here. Oh, Servile grows more upset. Bye. I'm going. Suddenly one of the serviles can stand your presence no longer. He screams, grabs a knife and flings himself at you. Another servile screams, The Shaper attacked us! Fucking didn't! Have they not got security cameras? Then you hear a general alarm being raised all over town. Perhaps it would be wise to leave and give them all some time to calm down. Nah, fuck that. Wait, I am right by the exit. Ugh. Get out. I'm going. I managed to steal all your clothes at least, so it's not the end of the world. I am encumbrated though. Meow. Meow. Oh. Okay, have you calmed the fuck down now? Hello? Yes. Has everyone calmed the fuck down? I'm not gonna save it until I know. Yes. They appear to have. Get out of the way! Wow, a free living tool. Right, now I'll save it. That's pretty scary, that is. At least they've forgotten that I attacked them, apparently. Why can't that work in other places? Just leave the town. Lord Rahul forgets that I killed his wife, even though I killed him before his wife. So the other way around, actually. And then come back and do dealings with them. Bomb. I'm going back in though. There's more stuff in there that I want. What about this? What about this? Piss off, Drake. Don't actually, you're sexy. I see some sacks over here that I would like to nab. DD. Some games. Right, I'm out. Bye. What about that room over there though? Anything cool? Probably. Quick. Quick. Right, we good? We good. There's a chest over there. Go. Get out. Okay, let's reset again. I want to see that chest over there. And then we shall end the fart. By the way, what's this? Benary EO Gates. I don't think we've got much of the game left. Are we going to end before 100 parts? Buggerio knows. Wait, didn't I already? I did already look in this, didn't I? I did. Right then. Anything around the fire I can nab? Yeah? Bit of paper. Alright, bye. Be upset no longer. I'm out. You know what? There's barely anything left of this town. Let me finish it in this part. And then we'll, then again, isn't there someone I need to talk to? Yeah, I need to talk to Nazar or whatever. Wasn't Nazar also someone, a familiar name? Let me see if they share the sprite that I feel like I remember. I believe it's a human. Oh, it can't be. It can't be. There's only one building left, I guess that's Nazar. Wait, what about this? I've already been in there. Hello? Raoul, what about you? Nah, that's too much. Right, well we'll do this next time. Thanks for watching, Gutenberg. Oh, this is Nazar by the way down here. I overlooked him because he's like among other creations, so I thought he was just a creation. Perhaps not the best place to put this guy. Anyway, next time, that Raoul guy is in here, so I won't forget to talk to him. Goodbye!